Hey, what's going on, guys? Fortizars back with another video today. I'm going to be covering the Frostbite Soul Eater build. Now, this is a more advanced version of my original Minecraft Dungeons video on the Soul Reaper build. That's more for new players getting started out, for easy gear to find. This one's for Apocalypse players only, as you cannot get one of the weapons and the armor from anywhere other than Apocalypse. So once you've unlocked Apocalypse, you can get the items in question I'm about to show you from the blacksmith RNG vendor for emeralds. So take that into consideration. You do not have to farm these out from the respected locations. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I'm going to be showing you some clips at the end of the video as well of this build in action. And if you enjoy it, please consider leaving a like, commenting and subscribing down below what you would like to see in the future, and what you thought of this build and any recommendations that should be going along with it. Thanks for watching, guys. So this is the Frost Scythe. It has 230 melee damage. Its damage will scale with whatever level obviously you find it at. It has the trait on it, slows mobs, so it's a good crowd control, and has +2 soul gathering. The description is the Frost Scythe is an indestructible blade that is freezing to touch and never seems to melt. You want to be running this with 3 enchants. Anything less and I find it personally pointless, but anyways, that's people's personal preference. I'm running soul siphon to get more souls, because you want to keep on generating souls as much as possible. I'm running sharpness for more damage, and we all know how much I love radiance, so I've got radiance on the 3rd enchantment slot there for that extra on attack heals. So this is the Frost Scythe. I got this from the blacksmith RNG vendor in your little camp. Here we have the Frostbite armor. HP will just scale with whatever level you find. It has a trait on it, spawns a snowy companion, which I will show you in a moment. And it has 100% souls gathered and +30 ranged damage. You want to have 3 traits on this as well. Unfortunately, I haven't found this armor with 3 traits yet. Enchantments, sorry. So you want to be having 3 enchantments. So you want to be having, I've got protection, which is always a must, especially for this kind of armor. Protection. I've got thorns damage on to hurt more enemies who attack you. And yeah, you want some kind of either lightning damage or smite or something like that as a 3rd enchantment. Something which is going to boost your damage. You want. So, or you want soul siphon on here again, or maybe you want to be running with final shout. That's always a good option as well. If you can have final shout, protection on 2 different enchantments, and then having something else which can damage the enemy as a 3rd enchantment, is definitely a way to go. And for a bow, I'm using the Nocturnal bow. This dropped for me in Creepy Crypts. Also, you want to be just maximizing soul gathering with this build. So it has range damage, which complements the +30 range damage from your Frostbite armor. So you want to be using that. I haven't touched upgrading this yet because I'm working on other projects along with this, but again, you want to be having 3 enchantment slots unlocked on this for this build to be really powerful. But for argument's sake, you can have an Enigma Resonator, so that's based on like how many souls you got, or Anema Conduct. So yeah, it really depends what kind of, if you want to go health build, damage build, or self-heal build with Radiant Shot. So yeah, it's really up to you. This one's pretty much do whatever you like, because it's just for generating extra souls, created for damage, healing, or whatever you like, really. Personal preference. So this little fella next to me here, which is rotating me, the little white square is the snowy companion. What this does, it launches itself forward towards the enemy and stuns them. I have noticed sometimes if I haven't killed an enemy fast enough and the enemy's broke its stun, this has the chance of stunning it again. It's done on a couple of occasions for me, so it's a really useful little thing. So you've technically got 2 stuns because of this scythe. Its trait is slows enemies, so you can slow the one enemy and have another one stunned. So you got like some crowd control going on there. It's handy to have. So, and it's got a cool effect on it, this Scythe as well. Anyways, so that's a little snowy companion. You'll see it better in some clips coming up. So, yeah. You'll see in the short couple of clips about the snowy companion rooting enemies. I've noticed what it does do if it's got a creeper coming towards you. Even if it roots the creeper and it's about to explode, it will actually cancel the interruption. And it won't explode. Again, it's a good trait for single dot, I guess, but I really wish it would do at least 2-3 dots on multiple enemies. Then it would make a really good trait to have. Overall, it's not the best trait I've seen on a unique item, but it's also not the worst. In these clips, you'll see the soul healer and the soul harvester in action. You really want to be harvesting as much souls as you can to pump the soul harvester to do massive amounts of AoE damage on the enemy. I'm losing the plot. Remember when you use the soul harvester, you generating a lot of souls again on the dead you've just killed. Right, so, oh yeah, that's the exit, okay. Just remember this full set which I'm using here has a lot of bonuses to gathering souls, so you want to be using your big AoEs in big groups. You don't want to be wasting it on single targets. You just want to be using your scythe for single targets.